Hey, hey, hey. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And today I have a no experience company will train you staff recruiter job to share with y'all. And I don't think I've ever shared a job that fits this description. You get to learn HR, you learn staffing and recruiting, and you also don't need any experience. I think this is a first. So I'm excited. And I also have a second lead that's hiring, I think, in just about every state. If you like the first lead, you're going to love the second lead, okay? Both in the world of HR, okay? My favorite thing. So I'm going to get into the details, but first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tap the notification bell and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video, and I post the hottest work from home opportunities right here, Monday through Friday. So go ahead and lock it on in. And now that you have taken care of that business, it is time to jump in. All right, you guys, I'm excited. I'm ready to jump in, but I gotta tell y'all, okay? I already know that some of y'all are gonna be like, what in the world, Delilah? And I just want to remind y'all that I am just the purveyor of information, okay? Don't be mad at your favorite remote work enthusiast. And if you're like, what you talking about, Willis? Well, okay, this comes from a new to this channel company called Synox. And this company has a glass store. The ratings aren't so great, okay? I'm breaking my own rule. I like to share only, top rated companies on Glassdoor with y'all. But the lead was really good because it is not every day you come across a no experience staffing and recruiting position. If you have been trying to get into HR, you know what I am talking about. And if you're like, I never thought about it, you qualify because they're willing to train. Now, I will say, after going through the reviews, it looked like people who were their field technicians, like that role, looked like they were the grumpy ones. So that might be it. Now, jumping into the lead, I also want to point out that this is a temp position. So we're not putting down roots and growing and all that with this company. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me share it, because you can get what you need out of it. It's only a 90-day contract, and they tell you right here that for the right person, they will train you. And that was like, yep, gotta just share it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you do, great. Now, jumping into this lead, they let us know that they're hiring US-wide. They pay $22 per hour, and this is a temp position. I am working on an updated video for my temp jobs video that I did a couple years ago. The temp jobs video that I have now, it's just fine. It gets the point across and does what you need it to do to find more temp jobs if you're interested. But I do have more temp job knowledge. So I'm also gonna be putting out a new video about that. But I'm gonna make that pop up in the top corner here. And if you are kind of interested in like these shorter term roles, the great thing about them is a lot of them have this same type of thing going on. They're willing to train you. They're not looking for years of experience. They just need to get somebody in there. And that's how you can get your foot in the door for, a new industry. So continuing on, they let us know that in this role, you will manage the full recruiting life cycle, from writing job descriptions to onboarding. You should be comfortable in conversation with a wide variety of candidates, as well as with all levels of management within the organization. And so you're going to handle the full life cycle recruiting for field office support, warehouse, and management positions across all divisions, staffing requisition, process management, job description creation, posting, and maintenance across all systems, applicant review, initial screenings, and candidate note keeping for hiring managers, active and creative candidate sourcing where needed, coordinate interviews between hiring managers and candidates, offer generation and facilitation to new hires, collection of new hire forms, new hire account and file setup. Okay, so you guys get the point. If you're trying to do HR, You need to have experience doing all of these things to get those high paying roles. And they don't mention Workday, but since I'm talking to my fellow HR folks, you'll notice that as a commonality on a lot of higher pay work from home positions for HR. They want you to know Workday. So if you can, learn Workday while doing this temp position, that's wonderful. Okay. Whatever you can learn in this role when you're doing it. Okay. So get your application in. The apply button is down here. And yes, we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software. We offer ATS optimized templates that make it so easy to get your application in. You can start from scratch if you want to, but we've got a ton of templates and we have even more not listed here that are in the software. So if you want to apply, I would use the human resources resume template. It's in the software when you sign up. So you won't see it listed here. You won't see a lot of the templates we have listed here. This thing would be a million miles long, but we have an HR template in the software. And so all you got to do is just make it true to you. You can see how easy it is to use the software. You choose your template, you go into the builder, you make it true to you, and then boom, you are ready to download and get your application in. And as soon as you sign up, you're going to get your own login to your own dashboard that looks like this. You'll be able to make your resumes and cover letters ASAP. And it's so easy. It makes customization a breeze. And you gotta customize every time you apply to a job, even if you're applying to your 1 millionth job in HR. So try it out. It's only $1 for 7 full days. And then after that, it's only $37 per month. Make as many ATS optimized resume and cover letters as you want and be on your merry way to remote work land. And so now let's jump into the second hot lead. Now, the second hot lead comes from a company called Ryder, and this company is in the supply chain and like transportation industry. We've seen these trucks going up and down the road. I recently shared Ryder, and I've shared them multiple times on my channel. Like, this is a huge company, and we love to see nice reviews on Glassdoor. Now, jumping into their hot lead, they are currently hiring for a pre-employment background screening coordinator. There's a lot of clerical work in this, but there is some phone involved. So if you're trying to find something where you're not like on the phones all day, this could be a good place to look. And all you want to do is you just want to search for the term here. I'll put the link that will take you directly here. And then you just want to find the lead in your location. So it looks like they're hiring in just about all the states, if not all of the states, then a lot of them. And you would just want to find a lead for your state. So even if you're in like Savannah, this would be the one that you would apply to. So let's take a look at what they're talking about. So jumping into this hot lead, they let us know that the pay for this position is $19 per hour. And so they also let us know to qualify, you need a high school diploma and you need 3 years in a related field and or human resources. So being that this is a coordinator position, if you've been working as an administrative coordinator or doing anything where like you're doing a lot of like administrative-esque work, that could count as the related field that they mentioned. They kind of leave that vague. And definitely if you've worked in HR, then you could definitely apply. So what are you doing? Well, they let us know that the coordinator will be responsible for the review and adjudication of candidates' background report, such as MVRs, criminal, employment, and education background reports to ensure compliance with Ryder's policies as well as local, state, federal regulations, provide guidance to questions on departmental services, functions, or practices, provide support to recruiting partners and the business, conduct monthly audits to ensure adherence to company policies, guidelines, and procedures, prepare reports or maintain files, locate, compile, or enter data into databases, files, or worksheets. So as you can see, you're dealing with candidates' background information and you're going to be, filing all of that, making sure that you're meeting these, regulations. And it's a lot of clerical, desk work. But they do mention down here when you get into more of the skills and abilities, they do mention that you need to have pleasant telephone manners. So that could be, sometimes you have to call and, it's quicker to do that versus sending an email. So yeah, there's gonna be some phone involved, but this is not a phone-based position. This is you handling, all the candidates' background information. So if you love this lead, remember to apply to the lead in your location and get your application in ASAP. And yes, we have a template for you. You could go for the human resources template that I mentioned if you're coming from an HR background, or if you're coming from more of an administrative background, then I would definitely use the administrative coordinator resume template. Either or, the template that you choose, you just want it to be a template that fits with what you already have been doing. That way it doesn't take much to customize it. And so we have the accompanying cover letters for all of our templates. Pair it with the cover letter that goes with it, and boom, you are ready to get your application in. So try out the software for just $1. You're gonna love it. It's gonna make such a difference with how many applications you customize and get in and how quickly you can do it. That's not all, folks. I have other resources, including Extra Leads Club. And y'all, if you loved these leads, guess what? They were featured in Extra Leads Club. In fact, we have about 36 extra leads added to Extra Leads Club every single weekday for you to peruse and apply to. So the power of Extra Leads Club is it saves you time. If you know that there are going to be leads that you're into, because if you like the leads I share in these videos, you're going to love the leads in Extra Leads Club, that's going to save you time from job hunting. If you're busy with your own job, you got kids, you got a life, you really don't have a whole lot of time to look for jobs and apply, because both take a lot of time. Let us help you with the job search. So for $1, during our 7-day trial, you can see how helpful Extra Leads Club is to you. And spoiler alert, people love Extra Leads Club, and it's only $10 a month. So for a few cents a day, you can have dozens of handpicked, verified, legitimate leads sent over to you via the Extra Leads Club app. So join today, you are gonna love it. Next up on the resources list is my website, remoteworklife.co. We have a free resource called the Mega List of Jobs. And since Synox is a new to this channel company, we would add Synox here, just like we added 712 other companies here. It grows every single day. So you can find plenty of companies who hire you to work remotely. Don't believe the hype when folks say nobody's hiring, nobody's got jobs. There are 712 companies on this list. Somebody's hiring, somebody's got a job for you. You just got to apply, okay? So bookmark this page, come here every time you look for a job. You'll be so glad that you did. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. I'm always talking about the wonderful computer deals that Amazon has. And I'm gonna keep talking about it because you need a computer to work from home. So if you want the whole hookup, you want to, buy everything you need for your computer for the low, come here, because this is still on sale for $184. Like dual monitors, the CPU tower, the wired keyboard and mouse. If you have a monitor and keyboard and mouse already, you can just buy the CPU tower for $92. So there is no reason why we can't be work from home ready and provide our own equipment, and Amazon's got you covered. So check out my Amazon storefront, the mega list of jobs for more work from home opportunities. Join Extra Leads Club. It's only $10 a month to have us do the job hunting for you, and get your application in using the remote resume builder software. You can try it out for just $1, and it's only $37 per month to make unlimited resumes and cover letters and use all the templates you want. Use the HR template for that first job, and you can use it for the second job, as well as the admin coordinator template. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.